name is Beck, and you're Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. This is way 23. I should really have known that coming into this video. Way 23 of the 48 Ways to Wisdom. Means tomorrow we're at the halfway mark. That's I think that's reasonably exciting. The 48 Ways to Wisdom are 48 different ways of acquiring greatness. They are from a codification of Jewish law called the Mishnah, in a tractate called Pirkei Avot, Ethics of Our Fathers. Normally it deals with quite dry legal wranglings. This is just, generally speaking, good advice. So Pirkei Avot is Ethics of Our Fathers. One of these Mishnahs lists 48 ways to acquire greatness, and this is what we're doing. This was greatly expanded on by Rabbi Noach Weinberg, or blessed memory, from Isha Torah. And this was kind of his signature bit. He loved this thing. It was, it was one of his main things. So, we're doing a way a day during this period from Passover to Shavuos or Shavuot, depending how you pronounce it, which is which is essentially Passover's when, if you ever seen the Ten Commandments or Prince of Egypt, that's when the Israelites left Egypt, and Shavuot is when they got to Mount Sinai and the revelation there and all that good stuff. But yeah, there's a spiritual path when you climb from like a very lowly place on Passover to a much more higher, elevated spiritual place. And the spiritual world and the physical world are reflective of one another. So we work ourselves in the spiritual world. We get a lot of help from above, whether you believe it or not. Okay, you get a lot of help from above, and you create like a physical reality by the end of it, which is where we're going. That physical reality is your life being awesome. Okay, we would like your life to be freaking awesome. So again, 48 ways to make your life awesome, and they're all kind of easy to do. These are more attitudes to have. It's just good to remind myself that this is basically good sense, good common sense, but it's always good to refocus yourself before we get into it. Can you hit the like button? Freaking awesome. Thank you very much. I do like the like button being clicked. I like to be liked. I think it's reasonably fair. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. That'd be freaking awesome. Thank you very much. I do like you hitting the subscribe button. YouTube are not fans of people subscribing to me. They keep taking my subscribers away. So hit that subscribe button, and if you're subscribed, make sure you are still subscribed. If you want to be, absolutely fantastic, fan-dabby double dozy, go check out my Indiegogo. 2 freaking awesome graphic novels. This is going to be wrapping up in about a week. When I'll be gone, so there's a whole bunch of stuff there. Go check it out if it's for you. That is fantastic. Right. Oh, and also comment. The algorithm likes comments. Let's look at this one. Way 23. A good heart. So in Hebrew, it's Belev Tov, I think. Yeah, Belev Tov. So what is a good heart? It's with a good heart is what it means. So a good heart essentially means, I think, identifying with the person or whatever it is that you're looking at, what you're dealing with, in a positive way, trying to connect to them connect to it on an emotional level. Most people have the same number of like positive traits and negative traits, right? The best, like, you get people who are like real arseholes sometimes, and people who are really good. Well, most people are kind of about the same. However, we will like one person and we will dislike another person because we focus on the negative traits. Normally, it's because we share those negative traits, right? So we focus on those the negative traits that we've personally overcome. If we've overcome a negative trait and somebody else has that does make you crazy, right? That does make you, me anyway. Somewhat intolerant of them. So yeah, it's you focus on their positive traits rather than negative. It's like it's an emotional connection, right? Like again, but like make sure whatever it is you're dealing, whatever you're feeling is, you're doing it in the best way possible. It's in the most positive way possible. And again, it makes your life better. It genuinely makes your life better. So you ask somebody, are you a good person? And the better a person you are, the more likely you are to say no. Right? Isn't that crazy? Like, if you ask a bad person, you're a good person, he'll go, yeah, I'm freaking awesome. I'm wonderful. You ask a good person, they go like, well, I'm trying to be better. Sometimes I fail. And you're much harsher on yourself. Why? Because you're a good person, right? So that's a weird paradox, and a weird paradox I think you want to try and maintain in your life. So, it's really important to distinguish between what you want, or what your heart actually wants and what your body wants, right? And that's very confusing, because your body basically is a short-term pleasure seeker, and it wants to feel good as quickly as humanly possible, right? It's a short-term pleasure seeker, while your what you want, generally speaking, is more like permanent and long-term happiness. So you got to ask yourself a lot, you can basically have a choice in life. You can either be the person you want to be, or do what you want to do. And that's that dichotomy, right? But being the person you want to be, that I think is developing your good heart, right? Because our heart is our desire, our drive, and we have two tandems drives. We have a drive, as I said, to for temporary pleasures, for immediate satiation. That's your body, and you have the other drive for more permanent fulfillment. That's your good heart. So you want to focus on that good heart. You want to ask yourself, if I do this, am I being the person I want to be, or am I being the or am I doing what I want? We often have guests for Sabbath, right? And so we have one person who likes to come. They're a bit of a pain, right? Nobody really likes them, but they really like coming, and they don't have anybody else to go to, and we feel kind of bad for them. So they asked recently, can they come for a Sabbath, right? And all my kids were like, do we have to? Really? No. Do we really have to? So I said to them, listen, we have to decide, are we going to do what we want, or are we going to be the people we want to be? We want to be the people that will be, open a house and be inviting, and make them, not just let them come, but make them feel good about the experience, right? Even though we don't want to, right? Even though we don't really like them, because I think it's just, that's good to be a good person, to have a good heart. Because, if you have a good heart, you will not be able to stand hurting other people, right? That's what that good heartedness is. Yeah, and that's something, I think that's really important to focus on life. Defining good. You need to define what you think is good. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't. They just do it by instinct. So, a lot of the times, if you just ask yourself simple questions, you'll get simple questions without thinking the answers. You'll get surprising answers pop up really quickly. You ask, like, what are people like? You're like, oh, I didn't know I didn't like people. I like, but, you ask yourself really simple questions. So defining what is good. So different people have different ideas of good. If you go to Germany in 1940, they would have one particular definition of what's good. While in America it was kind of the opposite of that. Or we do see that very much in the world today, that we have the same action viewed by two different sides of our broken, divided Western world. And one side will say, well, it's going to be cruel if we, like, open borders. If we have open borders, that's going to be ultimately be cruel, because it's going to cause just more mayhem, and people who won't have legal immigration, people won't be able to take advantage of following the rules, and there'll be less income. There's a lot of problems with open borders. But the other half of the world goes, oh, but wait a minute, then people are going to be crying, they're going to be sad, and that makes me feel bad. So so we have to, you have to decide what's good. But here's the thing: you got to decide what's good, and then you got to stick with it, right? You got to stand by your definition of what's good. That's really very important. Let's look at the bullet points they have here. Remind yourself daily that you want to be good. This is really good advice. Okay, so just think of yourself as your you have your basic premises that but you have to, every morning when you get up, they kind of been erased, and you got to like reinstall them. So I would say just have a little, like I do as part of my religious morning services with the morning prayers, morning blessings. Have an idea of your basic values in life, and say them out to yourselves in the morning, because it really makes a big difference, because you easily forget them, right? You easily forget them. That's just the way the body is. The body will make you forget things, because you'll see something that you want, that you makes you feel good, that your other side of yourself wants. And you'll be like, I forget everything, I want that. So, reinstalling yourself every day what you think goodness is, and go for it, go for it. So there you go. I would say that is a good heart. That's way What we at? This is 20. This was way 23. 23 of the 48 ways of wisdom. Tomorrow we hit the halfway mark. I hope we're halfway to being wise tomorrow. Then that'd be great. Halfway to being wise. That's something to shoot for. My name is Sheila Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.